Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna talk about the new banner which come on this week. Yes, like have been predicted, we get Savior of Lightning. Okay, so let's start from Savior of Lightning herself. So I must say, if you are veteran players, then you probably remember about Lightning. I can say that she is the meta character on this game. What I mean by that, remember that she is the first 5 stars we get on this game for the normal Lightning, and on the Age of True Dual Wield, she is the first character that you need because she has 100% True Dual Wield boost. Okay, this time it is also the same because I can say that her selling point is her STMR, because her STMR gonna give you 100% chain damage modifier cap. Okay, so this is really important, especially for true double hand characters or for mages who don't have plus 200% chain damage modifier. Okay, because this will, I can say this will increase your DPS by a lot for true double hand characters or characters which I just mentioned. Okay, this STMR is the key if you want to use those type of characters. But what about the characters herself? I can say that she is not bad, but I don't think you need her that much. First of all, she is made to become like a tank because she can provoke and she has nice elemental resist, but she doesn't have AoE magic cover. And if you take a look on the stats, it is definitely not for tanking. Okay, but why they bother to give her tanking capabilities? Not sure, but yes, she is not suited to be a tanker. So you can use her as a physical DPS or magical DPS. If you want to use her as a mage, then you need to make her into Brave Ship. That's the point. Okay, she also has 85% breaks, and that's pretty good unless the enemy able to dispel it. Okay, because the duration lasts for 5 turns and the cooldown is also 5 turns. So unless you need to dispel, you will always have your breaks ready. So that's pretty good, slot efficient. And maybe another good thing about her is she has AoE lightning imbue and also able to increase lightning damage by 15 to 30% if you use her limit burst. So yes, that's nice damage boost. Okay, and she also has 75% spammable damage mitigation to herself. Again, this is very good ability, but again, don't make her into a tank, I guess, because yes, you may able to make her into tank, but that means your attack won't deal that much damage. Okay, another thing unique about her is she can equip shield, but she gets plus 100% chain damage modifier. So I can say she can become your attacker with high defense. So maybe this is another new meta. So I must say she is perfectly unique at this point. Okay, but maybe I don't play Japan version. Maybe it is just a gimmick. And I think the most useful thing she can do right now is 90% spirit break. If I can remember correctly, this is the highest defensive break on the game. 90% is huge. Okay, maybe you think, oh, only 5% difference. Oh, you are mistaken, my friend, because even only 5%, it will multiply your damage a lot. If you don't believe me, just go to FFBE equip and try to do the attack with 90% and with 85%. You will see quite huge difference. It is really important, especially if you want to max out your damage. So maybe you don't need her that much, but if you have her, then I can say she's really good on that dark vision where you need to deal magic damage. Okay, this is really awesome. And against trial, she also has rod and sword break. So yes, pretty good. And I can say that her damage maybe not the best on today's standard, but I can say she is quite tanky, so nice to have. Okay, but the biggest selling point, like I said, is her STMR. So think about that. Do you need it? So enough about it. Let's talk about Radiant Lightning. Oh yes, the Neo Vision Awakening units on this week, both are lightnings. Okay, so the first one, Radiant Lightning, I can say that she's just your really bland, okay, really bland DPS. Basically, she able to chain with Mirror of Equity and Bolting Strike. And one thing I really want to complain is she doesn't have 200% chain damage modifier on normal form. So I think to be relevant, you need to make her into Brave Shift. But on Brave Shift form, it's kind of strange because she is a magical attacker, but she doesn't know Chaos Wave Awaken. She used Bolting Strike as her chaining family. And another problem is she is limited to triple cast. Like, you know that mage usually use quad cast. And if you're talking about Bolting Strike, then who's the best Bolting Striker? I can remember, maybe Grimlord Sakura, and their elements are kind of different. And this lightning is locked to lightning element, like her name. Okay, so I can say nothing interesting from her. Okay, so this is a character that I think you shouldn't chase. Okay, so that's for Radiant Lightning. But what about the normal Lightning? Normal Lightning, I can say that she is even worse. Okay, basically she is a Bolting Strike chainer, physical attack. So it is perfectly understandable why she is not good, because remember, you can get her for free on the global from doing quests. So maybe they don't care about making her powerful, but really guys, I don't see anything special about this lightning. So again, you don't need to chase her. The good things about her is, first, she has 35% gun in peril. So that's pretty nice if you use gun as your attack. Okay, maybe you use strong gun users, maybe Vistales. Okay, I believe that her limit burst is affected by gun in peril even when she is mage, because she uses gun. If you use gun, I mean. And she also has 100% machine killer buff. It is AoE, so again, it will be useful for dark vision. That's it. Okay, that's the usage of like normal lightning. And why I say she is bad, because after looking, okay, I've looked many times, I guess, to make sure I'm not wrong, but really guys, I cannot find 200% chain damage modifier. Okay, so it's kind of strange, because if you remember Tifa, yes, Tifa, the first Neo Vision has that 200% chain damage modifier cap, but this lightning doesn't have that. So basically, she is just a support. Okay, so that's for lightning and Radiant Lightning. Now for the free unit. So, Lumina. I can say that Lumina is interesting because she may be useful to replace your realm on dark vision, but maybe that's also not possible. First, why she is better than realm? Because she gives you 150% limit burst damage boost. If you remember, Uriza and realm only gives you 100%, but there is one big problem. She only able to fill 30 limit burst gauge. Okay, if you remember, Realm and Uriza, they able to fill your limit burst gauge at least for Terra to full. 30 limit burst is great, but most characters, Neo Vision characters, need like 36, above 30 to use their limit burst. So, okay, the reason you use this is if you sure you don't want to kill the enemy on the first turn. Let's say you can evade all the attacks, then it's okay to maybe bring her because you can unleash your attack on the second turn. But if you can use second turn, maybe it's better to use your innate limit burst buff, because like Terra, she able to give herself 250% limit burst damage buff. Okay, and the point here is she is free, so I can perfectly understand that. For Trust Master Reward, I can say it is pretty nice if you want to build 100% tank and still don't have that Noctis. Okay, this Trust Master Reward gonna gives you 25% physical efficiency, so that's quite huge. So yes, very nice free character, and she also absorbs light element. So maybe, okay, maybe on some situation in the future, maybe you can get creative using her. Maybe like on some trial where she can provoke or do something else. So pretty interesting, but make sure you don't miss this free character. So those are all about the characters. Now the final question, like usual, should you summon? So yes, like I said, maybe you don't need Savior of Lightning, but because her STMR is so meta, guys, maybe you do want to pull her. Especially, let's say you get, characters like Suyi. Okay, Suyi, through double hand is kinda limit her damage. So maybe if you give her this, maybe she can deal much better damage, of course. But yeah, that's one of the reason for the STMR, because it is pretty damn good. I think if you manage to get her one, let's say through tickets, then I think it's really worth to use your STMR Moogle, okay, to get it from her. Okay, to get it from her. And if you, let's say you get another one in the future, then make sure you create another STMR, okay, by sacrificing the lightning. I mean, the lightning you have used your STMR Moogle on. So your new Savior of Lightning can get her STMR again. Okay, so that's how precious her STMR. And yes, again, if you want to maximize your damage on Dark Vision, that 90% breaks really make the difference. Okay, but again, don't summon if, yes, you don't care about true double hand. Let's say you already use your true dual wield characters. Let's say you use, you know it, let's say name Last Gan, basically any true dual wield characters. Most of them already get maximum chain damage modifier cap. From what I know, okay, chain damage modifier cap max at plus 500%. Okay, so true dual wield don't get any advantage from this lightning STMR. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay, that's based on what I know. Maybe they upgrade in the future, not sure. But for now, from what I know, it is only useful for true double hand character or mage who don't get plus 200% chain damage modifier, okay? Very nice. And the second reason not to summon is, I must say, other lightnings are suck. They are bad, okay? Really bad, I must say. Unless I miss something, you can leave it on the comment. But after looking at them, pretty meh. I have the STMR, okay? For normal lightning and for radiant lightning, I have like 3 units. So almost close to get her STMR. But again, after looking at this kind of abilities, I don't think I will try to get her because not that interesting, okay? Okay, so that's for my conclusion, and I probably won't summon on this banner too because, like you know, that I have depleted almost all my resources on Suyi banner, okay? I will wait for maybe Full Metal Alchemist or other better banner before I spend. Or maybe April, remember guys, April, King Behemoth will come, and let's hope at that time they say, we are very sorry, we need to delay the content again. Let's hope not, okay? Because if that happens, then like I said on previous week, maybe the community will get angry and stop playing this game. Let's hope that not happen, okay? So that's for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave X views, guys. Bye bye, guys.